Hi, I'm Mrs. Kittle, and I'm a title teacher here at Gorsuch West. Title I is a government-funded program, and it is designed to help your student with reading and math skills. Tonight, you will see a lot of fun activities to do at home to help your child with math. You will also find a paper, and it is the Parent Community Involvement Policy. I really encourage you to read this and let me know, please, if you have any suggestions or changes to make. And on the back side, you'll find your parents' right to know what you legally have the right to ask your school district. Because we've been granted such wonderful title staff and great teachers here at West, we have received an A score for our student growth. We work really hard to make sure our students here at Gorsuch make a year's growth every year.
Hi, I'm Miss Jackson. I'm a kindergarten teacher here at Gorsuch West. Having taught 3rd and 2nd grade before I came back down to kindergarten, I recognize that as numbers get bigger with math, the math gets harder. So in kindergarten, I've decided that it is very important for us to help our children to learn and understand numbers by being able to group the numbers by their place values, ones, tens, or hundreds. At Calendar, we use our place value pocket chart, which is broken down into hundreds, tens, and ones, and we just use some cheap plastic straws to count on every day that we've been in school. Therefore, while we're doing Calendar, we break down our numbers, our 2-digit numbers, into tens and ones to help the children be able to count on more quickly. Colin, would you please show, using the place value pocket chart and the straws, how we count on to know the number of days we've been in school? $27, very good. Breaking down the number 27, Colin showed us that we had 2 groups of tens, 10, 20. He also counted on showing that we have 7 groups of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Peyton now is going to do the same thing, just to show you again how we break our 2-digit number down into tens and ones. I find it very important that the kids recognize tens and ones. It makes it easier while they're counting bigger numbers. It also will associate to later on when kids start working with money. The value of pennies are worth 1 cent, the value of dimes are worth 10 cents. The example that I just showed with counting on, we use just little plastic straws. These are things you can do at home working with counting on. You can take any objects you have laying around your home, or you can go buy little cheap objects. Now we're going to show you how important it is and one of the ways to make number writing easier. In my classroom, I use a Math in Motion CD by the artist's name of Jack Hartman. Again, his CD's name, Math in Motion. He has a number writing song along with many other math songs that can help you teach your kids different things about math just by putting them to song. So, in just a moment, my boys and girls are going to show you how we write our numbers while we're singing our songs so that we can practice good number formation. Ready, boys and girls? I want to hear you. I want to see you. Hear it, see it, say it, do it. Round and round we go. When we get home, we have a 0. Good. Keep going. Start at the top and down we run. That's the way we make a 1. I want to hear you. Around and back on the railroad track. 2, 2, 2. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way we make the three. Down and over and down some more. That's the way we make the four. Ready for 5? Here we go. Down and around with the flag on high. That's the way we make the 5. Wonderful. Around into a loop. Number 6. Roll the loop.
Now number 7.
Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way we make a 7.
Ooh, that looks good.
Ready for 8? Here we go.
8.
I don't know how long.
Make an S and do not wait. When we get home, we have an 8. Last one.
9.
Make the loop and then a line. That's the way we make a 9. Now we have our number line.
Here are some simple things you can do with playing cards at home to help your kids with math. Okay, I have playing cards. I took out all of the face cards and the jokers, so you just want the number cards. The first thing that we're going to do is I just took 2 note cards. I wrote fewer and greater, and we can play a simple game called War by looking at. We can flip it over so they get the idea which one has fewer and which one has greater. Greater meaning bigger, fewer meaning less. Okay, we have a 5 and we have a 4. So Noah, which one is going to be greater? 5 or 4?
4.
Is greater, is bigger?
5.
How do you know?
Because there's 5 ones.
Because there's what?
5 ones.
There's more hearts on the 5 than there is on the 4, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to say the 5 is greater and the 4 has fewer. Let's do one more. Reese, you do this one. We have 2 and 6. Which one's greater, Reese, and which one's fewer?
9 is
What number?
6 is greater and 2 is fewer.
Okay, now let's take a look at this and we can also compare them. How many more are on the 6 than on the 2?
4.
4. And how did you do that, Reese?
I put the 2, I had 2, then I looked down and there was 4.
So you could cover these 2 up and count the 4. Good, nice job. Right, so you can have 2 people play, fewer or greater or fewer, and then you could divvy up the cards. And something that we used to play as kids at home was called War. And what it is the person who has a bigger or greater amount gets to keep both the cards. Okay, you ready? All right, so you flip a card over. Who has the bigger amount? Is Noah or Reese? Noah, so he gets to keep those cards. Okay, all right. Oh, so now we have a war. So now we have to flip over 3 cards. 3 cards down. 1, 2, 3. And usually we leave them this way. Okay. And the last one we flip over and see which one's bigger. 4 is bigger. So Reese gets to keep all of these cards because she won the war. Okay? Okay, play one more time. So an ace we're going to call as 1. Okay, so this is a 1 and this is a 10. Noah, who has more this time?
Reese.
Reese. She has the greater number. It's very important to do the vocabulary with your students.
Hi, I'm Sunday Smith and I teach 3rd grade here at Gorsuch West Elementary, and I'd like to teach you just a quick and easy game that you can play with your kids for addition and their basic facts. Go to the dollar store and you can pick up a couple of dice, and you want your kids to roll the dice, and then they add the numbers that are on the dice. So they would add 6 plus 6 equals 12, and you'd want them to say that out loud. They can even touch the dice if they need to count. Another way that you can use the dice as your kids get a little bit older is to roll the dice in the same way, but this time they multiply the two numbers. So, should be quick and easy, cheap from the dollar store. Have fun.
3 plus 2 equals 5. Again. 3 plus 1 equals 7.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pilar. I teach 5th grade math and science, and I have 2 special mathematicians with me today.
Maddie.
And
Kira.
thank you for joining me, ladies. We want to share with you some math game ideas that you can do at home in the car for fun to practice facts and get really fluent. We found this series of games online, and this is available to you. Once you get your cards, it's really nice and easy to cut them up, and you can keep them with your deck of cards and keep it handy. The girls are going to show you a war game today, and we've already taken out all the face cards and the jokers. All right, Maddie, you're going to talk to us about your game?
Yeah. Right now we're going to do 2-card addition war. We think that second and below should do it. Third can try it, but I really want them to do advanced addition war.
So you would have more cards instead of just the 2 cards.
Yes.
All right, so right now you're doing for 2 cards?
Yes.
All right, why don't you show us how it's done?
Players turn up 2 cards for each round. Whoever has the highest sum wins.
Okay, show us.
Okay. Ready?
All right. What did you get, Kira?
5.
Okay, she knows she's in trouble.
Okay, I got 17, so I win.
Okay. So just like in war, you win those cards and you get to set them aside,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now let's play one more round so they can see it. All right.
Oh, no, I lost.
You'll see that Maddie has an ace, and for this game, we're giving that a value of 1.
Yes.
All right, ladies?
I got 2.
But I got 7, so I lose easily. My first time.
And Kira's happy to get her cards. All right, thank you, ladies. What's nice about these games is you can also do, as she mentioned, multi-digit, and you can also do multiplication as well. So it's a fun, easy way to practice with a simple deck of cards that you can get at your dollar store.
Okay, so I'm Mrs. Saheli. I teach 5th grade math here at Gorsuch West. And today we're going to have 2 students demonstrate a couple of our games that we can play with students to practice their math skills using sets of dominoes. Now there are different sets of dominoes. There's the double 6s, the double 9s, and the double 12s. These games can be played with any of these sets. The double 12s I would hold off for the older kids, probably 4th and 5th grade. The double 6s would be good for the younger kids, and the double 9s somewhere in the middle skill range. So right now, these 2 students are using the double 6. And we'll put this one back in the pile. And if you pick up one of these packets with the games inside, the first one these students are going to do, they are going to multiply the dots on their dominoes and sort them between even and odd numbers. This would be a good game for the very youngest students. Kindergarten, 1st graders can learn even and odd numbers. And in this case, they're going to say the winner is the one with the most even number products. Okay, so they're first going to each pick a domino and turn it over and lay it in front of them. They're going to do their multiplication fact.
0, 6.
Okay, so 0, odd or even number?
Even.
Okay, so we'll put the evens on the left. 6, odd or even number?
Even.
Even, okay. Another die, please. I'm sorry, domino.
0, 12.
12, odd or even?
Even.
And yours is even as well. Continue, another domino
2 times 4.
is
3
8.
times 1 is 3, and it's odd.
It's odd, so you need an odd pile over here. Okay. How many evens do you have?
9. I have 9. 12.
12. So Annie is the winner. So so that's a pretty simple game that even the younger set of kids could do. The next game, once again with the same set of dice. I'm sorry, I keep saying dice, dominoes. This would be for the older students. 4th and 5th grade would probably be best, where they do the same thing. Now you can do adding, which would be the sum, subtracting the differences, or multiplying if you need to practice their multiplication facts. And they're going to sort them into prime and composite numbers. Have your student explain what a prime number would be.
A prime number is only divisible by 1 in itself.
And a composite number?
Has more than one factor of like, it's more than itself and another one.
Good. So it has more than 2 factors, more than one in itself as a factor. Okay, so they're going to do the same system. They'll each flip over a domino and do the multiplication fact and then decide if it's a prime or a composite number.
So more composites than one.
You want to make more composites the winner?
No, prime.
Prime? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm because I usually get 0. 5 times 2 is 10.
And then
Composite.
I have 3 times 6, and that's 18. So that would be composite.
Okay.
1 times 1 is 1, and that's prime.
Wait a minute. Let's think about that. Does it have 1 and itself as factors? It only has 1, doesn't it? So 1 is not prime and it's not composite. So that doesn't get the count toward your goal.
4 times
Okay.
0
Is
0, and I don't think that's either one.
correct.
I don't know. 5 times 5 is 25, and that is composite.
I got 2 times 1, that's 2. So that would be. Would that not even be 1? Or
Does it
1
have,
times 2, and then
what is 1 times 2?
and then 0 times and then
What is 1 times 2?
is 2.
Okay, so does it have 1 and itself?
Oh,
only
I
as
was
the
thinking.
factors?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So that is a prime number. And the winner is.
Andy, I have nothing.
All right. If we had used sums instead of products, if we had added these instead of multiplied, do you think we would have had more prime numbers or fewer prime numbers?
More.
So if we would have used our sums, if we would have added instead of multiplied, we would have had more prime numbers.
Since this would be the only one, and 1 times 1 would be the one it
With the
counts.
zeros. Okay.
Take this one.
Then a third game. Once again,
Ooh, yeah. I like this one.
Now don't. I don't remember when you
decide on the level of your student. This is for multiplication, addition, or subtraction. These students prefer the multiplication, and they're going to do multiplication war. So they are going to flip over dominoes, multiply the 2 sides together. Whoever has the greatest product will take both dominoes, and the winner will be the person with the most dominoes in the end. All right, go to war.
1 times 0 is 0. Oh, 4. We did okay. 1, 2, 3. I really don't want to do 0 this time. You gotta get because oh man, I'm not having luck today at all.
No, you're not.
6.
Well, she's the winner now because she has the most dominoes. So with a simple set of dominoes from the dollar store or Target, you can make lots of skill games. Several are in this packet. You could play them at home with Grandma and Grandpa, in the car, and we hope you enjoy them.